हेलो बच्चों, क्वेश्चन बैंक के सॉल्यूशन में हमने स्टार्ट कर लिया था आयोनिक इक्विलिब्रिया टॉपिक और उसमें ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट कर दिए 1 मार्क, 2 मार्क, 3 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द 4 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन. Here there is a no directly question, one question for the 4 marks. Here you can observe that one question is for the 2 marks and second question is for the 2 marks. Like that they have given 4 mark question. So in that first question, we have to derive one equation and that equation is pH plus POH is equal to 14. Now how to derive that equation? So firstly for that one, as we know that ionic product of water, ionic product of water, that is nothing but the Kw. Kw is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus. This is the Kw. As we know that at 298 Kelvin, Kw value is 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. This is the equation 1. Here we can observe in equation 1 and 2 left hand side is same. So we can write that from equation 1 and 2, concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. This is the equation 3. Now we are taking here logarithm of the both sides. So take log of both sides, and then what will be there? See, these two brackets are multiplied to each other. So log of H3O plus log of OH minus is equal to log of 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. The log value of 1 into 10 raised to minus 14, that will be minus 14. So log of H3O plus log of OH minus is equal to minus 14, and this is the equation 4. Now multiply equation 4 by minus 1. Then what will be the equation? See, minus log of H3O plus sign we are keeping here as it is, minus log of OH minus is equal to 14. And from that one, as we know that, what is the formula of pH? pH is equal to minus log to the base 10 of hydrogen ion concentration, that is nothing but the H3O plus, and POH is equal to minus log to the base 10 of concentration of OH minus ion. And from these two equations we can write here, first part is of the pH, plus sign will be as it is, that next part is of the OH and is equal to 14. So finally we have derived this equation, which one was for the 2 marks. Next 2 mark question is distinguish between strong and weak electrolyte. Here 2 marks are there, means we have to write 4 points. तो कौन से वो 4 points से? Firstly, strong electrolyte, the electrolyte which dissociates completely in its aqueous solution. It is called as strong electrolyte. And if we consider weak electrolyte, the electrolytes which dissociates, ये भी dissociate होते हैं, पर कैसे होते हैं वो partially dissociate होते हैं, dissociate partially, and that is nothing but the weak electrolyte. Here as we know that dissociation is there, means there is a formation of a ions, and in this way if we consider that dissociation reaction is shown by using this type of arrow, and here weak electrolyte, in that there will be the equilibrium. So here we can say that there is no equilibrium, and here we can say that there is a equilibrium, and that's why we have to use the arrow in between ions and non-ionized molecule, that is the double arrow, means forward and backward arrow. These are the strong electrolytes, means they are good conductor of electricity, good conductor of electricity. These are poor conductor of electricity. And finally we have to write its example. Here strong acid, strong base, we have to write strong acid. Next example, strong base, weak acid, weak base. So these are the examples. So if we are writing these 4 points, we will get here 2 marks. Next one, if S solubility in moles per decimeter cube and KSP is the solubility product, as we know that, then write the relation between S and KSP for CaF2 and BaSO4. So simply we know that relation. So based on that one, we have to write this KSP and S relation for the CaF2 and BaSO4. First one, relation between KSP and S. What is that? See, KSP is equal to x raised power x, y raised power y, s raised power x plus y. This is the general reaction. From that 2, we can complete this one. CaF2 for ionization or dissociation. It will dissociate like Ca2 plus 2F minus. And according to that, how many cations are there? Only one, and this is the value of x. How many anions are there? Anions are 2. So y value is 2. So KSP is equal to x 1 raised to 1, y 2 raised to 2, and s raised to 1 plus 2. And finally we will get here KSP is equal to 2 raised to, means square of 2 is 4, s cube. And this is the relation of the KSP and S for CaF2. Now we will write the relation for BaSO4. Similarly for this one also, firstly we have to write its ionization. Ba2 plus SO4 2 minus. X value is 1 because number of cations formed is 1. Number of anions formed is also 1. So relation is KSP is equal to 1 raised to 1, 1 raised to 1, and S raised to 1 plus 1, means KSP is equal to S square. This is the relation between KSP and S for the BaSO4. From that 4 mark question, next 2 mark question is this one. What is that? Calculate the concentration of H3O plus, means here they have given one numerical and we have to find out concentration of H3O plus ion in soft drinks whose pH is 3.5. Here they have given pH value and that is 3.5. Now what is the relation? As we know that H3O plus is there, that is nothing but the concentration of H plus, and that formula is concentration. So here they have given 3.5 is equal to minus log to the base 10 of H3O plus, or we can write H plus also. Now simply we are shifting that negative sign to this side. So what will be that? See, log of H3O plus is equal to minus 3.5. Always keep in mind that when we want to remove log of this side, we have to take the anti-log of this opposite side. But here negative value is there, means we cannot take the log value of this negative value. So what to do? Just we have to convert into the bar, and for that conversion we have to use the method that is the minus 1 plus 1 method, because even after addition of minus 1 and plus 1 nothing will be changed because its answer will be 0. So what we have to do? See, here from that decimal left hand side, that we have to write as it is, minus 3 minus 1 plus 1. This part I have introduced in between these two. After that minus, what is remain? That is the 0.5. Now simply we have to take its sum. See, minus 3 minus 1, that will be bar 4 0.1 minus 0.5 and its subtraction will be 0.5 and that is nothing but we have to write here 5. Hope so everyone understood that. Whenever we want to check the antilog of this negative value, firstly we have to convert into the bar and for that purpose we have to use -1 + 1 method. Here first half part we have to make and second half part. Here -3 -1 there some bar 4 plus 1 minus 0.5 its subtraction will be there and sign will be of bigger value. If instead of that 3.5 3.8 was there, then what to do? See, -3 -1 plus 1 minus 0.8 and according to that bar 4.2 will be our answer. तो यहाँ पे आगे क्या करना है देखो, concentration of H3O plus is equal to antilog of bar 4.5 और यहाँ पे अगर हम 5 का लॉग देखते हैं तो उसके हिसाब से यहाँ पे हम आंसर लिखेंगे इनटू ये जो बार 4 है उसको लिखेंगे हम -4. तो इसकी एंटीलॉग वैल्यू कहाँ पे देखनी है? 50 की 0 में एंड दैट वैल्यू इज 3162 and after first digit we have to give decimal and this is the final answer of this concentration of H3O plus. तो यहाँ पे हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया सेकेंड क्वेश्चन विच इज ऑफ द 4 मार्क. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द थर्ड क्वेश्चन from that one, that is the first one. Explain the amphoteric nature of water. This is for the 2 mark. यहाँ पे आपको आंसर लिखा हुआ मिलेगा पर उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन जो है वो सिंपली मैं आपको बोल दूंगी. Amphoteric nature of water, that is nothing but water act as an acid as well as base and that nature is nothing but or that behavior is nothing but the amphoteric nature and water has that ability. See next one, in that if we consider example H2O plus HCl, HCl is the strong acid or we can say that acid. So when that H2O is coming in contact with the HCl, it act as a base means proton acceptor and it gives H3O plus and Cl minus. Next example, H2O when comes in contact with the NH3. NH3 is the base. At that time it behaves as an acid. So here we can say that H2O acts as an acid towards the NH3 and base towards the HCl and therefore H2O is amphoteric in nature. That much easy answer is for the 2 marks. And finally we have to write 2 definitions, that is the solubility product and second one is the hydrolysis of salt. तो क्या है वो डेफिनेशन? सी solubility product which is denoted by KSP as we have seen already. If we consider CaF2, it will dissociate like Ca2 plus 2F minus means this is the balanced equilibrium equation. In that from that equation we can write that definition. See तो ये कैसे होता है देखो, यहाँ पे ये वाला हो गया अपना बैलेंस्ड इक्विलिब्रियम एक्सप्रेशन. तो उसके हिसाब से KSP मतलब क्या है? KSP इज नथिंग बट इट इज द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम कॉन्सेंट्रेशंस ऑफ कंस्टिट्यूएंट आयंस. मतलब एक है कैटायन एक है एनायन. तो यहाँ पे लिख दिया देखो Ca2 प्लस F माइनस टू दी रेज्ड पावर आयंस raised power to the equal to their respective coefficient. तो यहाँ पे coefficient क्या है? 1. So here we have to write 1. For F minus it is 2. So we have to write here 2 and that is nothing but the solubility product. Next definition is that hydrolysis of salt. तो ये बहुत simple definition है. देखो क्या है? The reaction in which cation or anion or both ions of salt react with the ions of water to produce acidity or alkalinity and is called as a hydrolysis of salt. जैसे कि देखो कोई भी salt लो, अगर हम कंसिडर करते हैं XY salt, वो डिसोसिएट होगा, उससे फॉर्म होगा X प्लस प्लस Y माइनस. अगर ये X प्लस वाटर मॉलिक्यूल डिसोसिएट होने पे 2 आयंस बनते, एक है H प्लस एंड दूसरा है OH माइनस. ये प्लस वाला अगर ये OH माइनस के साथ रिएक्ट होगा तो उससे क्या होगी? तो अल्कलिनिटी प्रोड्यूस होगी. Y माइनस अगर H प्लस के साथ कंबाइन होगा, रिएक्ट होगा तो क्या होगा? वो एसिडिटी प्रोड्यूस करेगा एंड दैट इज नथिंग बट द हाइड्रोलिसिस ऑफ सॉल्ट. अगर आपको कुछ भी डाउट है तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख सकते हो। थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू।